Yeah, I guess awakened a new power. Athena has metamorphosed into Orpheus.
What happened?
Sorry, we're not used to having guests who speak.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Ah, a very rare guest indeed. Are you a simulacrum or in fact human?
I don't know.
It seems your destiny is similar to mine.
What?
Where am
I'm
I?
destined to sit on a couch
Who
for
are
all
you?
eternity? That's awesome.
Ah, forgive my manners. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Igor, and this is Elizabeth, my assistant. We reside in this velvet room.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between mind and matter, a room for those who have forged a contract. Yes, in awakening to the power of the wild card, you are now bound to a contract. From this moment forth, you are our guest in the Velvet Room.
Wild card?
Surely you know of which I speak. The ability to hold multiple personas and wield their powers. Until recently, a young man with the same talent was our guest here.
Not Minako?
You know of him?
She's not canon.
Indeed I do. He achieved a marvelous thing, reaching the answer to life.
The answer to life.
The power you have gained is a means to attain that answer.
Answer.
This answer, if I reach it, would it mean my death?
Why would we tell you that?
All who live journey in search of the answer, and they reach it at the journey's end. If you have close ties to people you call friends, remember this. Strength of heart, when united, is barred by no door. It was the same for that young man. And that is all I can tell you. Well, I shouldn't keep you here any longer.
No, you really shouldn't.
The beginning of your ordeal awaits.
That feeling again.
I am certain you will require our help in the future. Please, take this.
Obtained velvet key. Period.
It would be best if you came here of your own free will next time. Until then, farewell.
I once made a choice to live. So much has happened to me since that decision. If this power is a sign that I'm drawing closer to life, does it mean that the answer at the end of the journey is death? I was surprised at the time to discover how little the possibility bothered me.
Isn't it always a possibility, Aigis? Ooh.
Oh. Aigis.
Whew, she woke up. You really scared us, collapsing like that.
Yukari-san.
That dress is so ugly.
I came because Mitsuru-senpai called for me just in case. And I get caught up in this? Give me a break.
I'm sorry to have worried you. What's all this?
While I was fixing your body, I added some additional equipment. We found some strange things under the floor.
That sounds like the name
There
of a
was no sign that you would wake
creepypasta.
up, so instead of waiting, we tried everything we could.
How does putting protection on her help her wake up?
It still sucks, though, getting bossed around by her like that.
That strange girl said, if you want to protect Aigis, you should put that on her.
Yo, looks like you've been through a lot. No worries here, though. She's on her best behavior now.
Junpei, where did you get those
I guess
chains?
she wasn't lying after all.
Seriously, that's
Anyway,
creepy.
she can't cause any trouble now. We have our evokers this time.
And yeah, I know it was
What do you gotta
Junpei.
bust
I
things
just
up
know.
like that for? I mean, today's my turn to clean the place. Hey, quit with the silent treatment and say something.
Huh?
Are you serious? You were sleeping all this time?
It opened.
Yeah, it did.
You look pretty comfy there. I ain't afraid of no humans, huh?
It's just, I was tired after going into Orgia mode.
Did you cooperate with them in order to help me?
The reason I came here in the first place was to protect you. These restraints aren't necessary. I won't attack anymore.
No one is going to believe you if you don't explain why.
It's because I thought you wouldn't like me.
Which is why I tried to kill your friends.
Let's release her.
That makes perfect sense. What does that have to do with anything? Seriously.
I don't know if she can be trusted, but I believe she has no intention of fighting us.
You just contradicted
Besides
yourself.
which, if she has the same parameters as I do, the chains will not hold her anyway.
Good, making even more of a mess.
And these friggin' non-stop shifts were for nothing?
First, tell me who you are and your purpose in being here.
I'm Metis. As you can see, you and I are practically siblings. And as for my purpose, it's simply to save you, my only sister, from this hopeless situation.
Hopeless situation?
The game looks so pretty, and it's all my doing.
Did-
Except not really.
Something happened while I was asleep? How long was I asleep anyway?
Since our battle ended, I'd say about a day and a half has passed. Yet today is still March 31st. Tomorrow, and all the days after it, will also be March 31st. At this rate, it will last forever.
Guys, it's just one
Didn't you
huge
feel
April
it?
Fool's joke.
The moment when time skipped.
Question mark.
Skipped? Do you mean what we felt at midnight? Then, are you saying that the same day is repeating itself?
That's not all. We haven't been able to leave the dorm since this morning.
Henry
That
could
makes
not
two
leave
ways
his
we're trapped
apartment.
here.
No. But why?
The abyss of time below us is causing a space-time distortion.
Abyss of time?
I know these cutscenes are long,
It's difficult to explain. It may be easier to show you.
but trust me, once we get to the grinding part of the game, you
I'll
will be
lead the way.
begging
Please
for
follow me.
cutscenes.
Hey, who elected you mayor?
Yukari, you don't get to talk unless you change out of that ridiculously ugly outfit. Did I mention that Yukari's outfit is ugly? Because it is.
What?
This is the Abyss of Time. It's an uncharted territory that probably spreads beneath this area like a tree's roots.
Probably.
How could something like this have appeared under the lounge?
At first, the Abyss of Time was a small thing. Then, without warning, it began to spread out and formed a connection to your dorm.
It's clear just by looking at it that this place was not man-made. It might be the product of some dangerous power, the way Tartarus was.
Jeez, haven't we had enough of that kind of stuff by now?
I'm not sure I can explain it, but the flow of time here is not normal. The reason why time is skipping and why you can't leave the dorm is most certainly due to that effect. The only way to survive is to somehow find a way to eradicate the Abyss of Time.
Period.
Eradicate it? How are we supposed to do that?
That's a weird
I've
word to
already
use.
tried the simplest, most direct way. Eliminating all of you.
The only choice is suicide.
The Abyss of Time connected to this dorm as if drawn to it. That, together with the way you can all perceive the time skips, it seems clear to me that you have a lot to do with the reason for this happening.
It's all our fault.
So that's why you attacked? In order to eliminate us?
Yeah, that's usually why people attack people,
What the
Mitsuru.
hell? We've never even heard of this place before.
If there is another way, we can only find it by entering the Abyss. You'll have to discover the cause and strike at its source.
So you want us to investigate it under the assumption that we'll have to fight?
That's why I insisted on the extra equipment to protect Aigis.
Her whole body is designed in respect to protection. Why does she need more?
Is this a joke?
Yes,
Are
an
you
April Fool's
seriously
joke.
telling us to go back to the way things were when Tartarus was around?
Yay! Except it's even
Never mind
worse.
that. How are we supposed to believe whatever you say and jump in there blind?
If you have a better plan, let's hear it. First, the basement of your dorm, then the time skips, and now you can't reach the outside world.
If we can't leave the dorm, how will we eat? If we're stuck here for long enough and we run out of food, are we going to starve to death?
Yeah, that's what happens when people run out of food, Fuka.
No!
Also, it's been a day. Stop thinking about that just
If the current
yet.
situation continues, your lives may all be in danger.
You have lots of food.
What I'm asking you to do is the only way for you all to survive.
And vending machines. You're good for about 3 months.
Naturally, we all want to survive. But you first appeared to us as an enemy. You must understand that we can't entrust our lives to you.
I'm not even buying your reason for being here. You say you want to protect Aigis, but what's in it for you?
Glare.
In it? I'm doing this because I care about her.
Rawr!
For heaven's sake, she's my only sister.
About that, your claim doesn't fit the facts. Aigis was the last of her series, and none of her model were produced afterward. To hear you talk, it sounds like you've been in this abyss of time from the start. That bothers me. You said this is uncharted territory, unconnected to the outside world, am I correct?
That's...
Just shut up!
Aren't you supposed to be a weapon anyway? How do you square that with attacking us to save Aigis?
Because she's a weapon.
That's...
My reaction exactly.
Well, we're waiting. Hope you've got a good answer.
This is the answer.
If you're stringing us along, we're not gonna let you get away with it.
Enough about me. What good is any of this supposed to do you?
She's got such a pretty design.
I told you, there's no time to waste.
Even though we're stuck in the
follow
same
me.
time.
Or are you going to give up so soon? Because if you are, you should have let me kill you in the first place.
Well, you're really selling it, Metis.
What did you just say?
It may be true that we have no choice but to enter here. But if you continue to act this way, we'll have to go on without you.
Huh? Without me?
She's like a little bratty younger sister. I love it.
You can't possibly... I know the most about the Abyss. You need me. And...
Hey, you don't get to decide that.
Fighting would put all of our lives at risk. If that's the way you think of my friends, I can't go with you.
But...
Too bad. Well, have fun here all alone, okay?
Okay.
All alone?
No.
Maybe we should finish her off now, so she can't back.
Jesus Christ!
Well, we don't have to go that far.
Serious, like Akihiko?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you, Aigis.
Seriously, she's pretty
I'll
strong.
listen to you
I don't
from
think
now
you'd be
on.
able to
I
kill
will.
her if you
Please
tried.
don't leave me.
Come on, it's too late to get all weepy.
But maybe it's true that all she wants really is to protect Aigis-san.
Well, Senpai, do we take her along or not? Because if this is our only choice, I just want to hurry up and get it over with.
You can't rush this, guys. Don't take Yukari's advice.
Listen to me, everyone. It seems that once again, we will have to investigate, and there will be battle involved. I've been thinking it over, and I believe Aigis should take command.
Yeah, leave it to the robot.
If someone with the power to change personas is in charge, we can proceed the same way as before.
Except she's a robot.
And if you, as leader, approve, I have no issue with Metis accompanying us.
Mitsuru-san. If you wish to protect me, you must fight to protect us all. Hurting my friends will not be tolerated. Do you promise?
Yay! Daddy said yes!
Yes, I promise.
She's seriously like a little kid.
This better not come back to bite us in the ass.
Shut up, Akihiko. Don't gritting your teeth. Ugh.
Hey, Aigis. Since Mitsuru-senpai just mentioned it, what's up with you suddenly having his power?
You never asked that question when Minato was alive. How did he get his power in the first place?
Really don't know. When I thought we might lose someone else, I became scared. And suddenly...
But it was just Ken, and Ken sucks.
Metis, was it? Do you know anything about this?
I just met her. How would I know? Anyway,
Stop
if you
being
already
sassy.
know someone with that same power, why not just ask him?
If we're going back into combat, this clothing won't do.
Why not?
Well, you and me are still GeckoCon students until that magic degree comes in the mail.
And it is actually a magic degree because they're secretly wizards and they're going to Hogwarts, guys. Sorry to spoil it for you.
Could you retrieve the armbands from the command room?
Yeah, that really matters. The armbands.
Of course. Oh, and the things we found when the floor opened up. I'll look into them once I have a chance.
The things we found
Maybe
when the
I
floor
can learn
opened
something.
up. We found some strange things underneath
All right,
the floorboards.
let's get back upstairs.
Someone write a creepypasta based off of that right now.
Aigis? I promise to listen to what you say. So, could I call you sister?
You'll call me Master.
Go right ahead.
Yay, sissy! Thank you, sister!
The mysterious space that's appeared, the Abyss of Time. Until you find the reason for its presence, you will be unable to leave the dorm. You must begin investigating at once. Why is it going so fast?